Sabah el Khair. My name is Muhammad and I'm 12 years old. I live in Jerusalem, one of the oldest cities in the world. It's surrounded by an ancient wall, and instead of streets we have narrow winding alleyways that no cars can get through. All the kids come out every morning with their pots and plates to get breakfast for their families. My family always sends me to Abu Shukri, one of the oldest restaurants in the city. They still make hummus by hand here, just like they did 100 years ago. Hummus is a paste made out of chickpeas. We eat it every morning for breakfast. We can also fry the chickpeas into little balls called falafel. I'm also getting some ful, made out of broad beans. We top it with trina or sesame seed paste. All I need is some parsley and olive oil, and it's ready to eat. Delicious. Now for my next stop, the bakery. This is where I can get piping hot cake. That's an Arab bread. We eat it dipped in za'atar, which is wild hyssop mixed with sesame seeds and salt. We just pour out the za'atar and we're ready to eat. We all share the same plate. Instead of a fork or spoon, we just tear off some bread and dip it into the hummus. Breakfast is an easy meal to put together, but I like it much better when my mother cooks for us. Today she's making us meluchia soup for lunch, so we're ripping the leaves off this meluchia for her. Then I take all the other ingredients to our kitchen upstairs. The meluchia has to be chopped up very finely. Even with this special knife, it still takes some practice. While my mother boils the leaves into a soup, I can crush the garlic using a mortar and pestle. My mother says the garlic is just right. The soup already smells delicious. I can smell it cooking all the way up to my roof. I wish I could cook too. Why don't I ask my mother to teach me? Then I could cook dinner for my friends.
Assalamu alaikum.
We never start eating until my father comes home. In Arab cooking, we add fresh lemon juice to practically everything we make. We use a low table so that everyone can reach the food. Our main course is usually rice, but we prepare it in many different ways. When I told my mother what I wanted to do, she said she'd be happy to teach me how to cook. My father thinks it's a good idea too, because my mother knows all sorts of traditional recipes. Before I go shopping, I have to decide what I'm going to make. I want to cook something traditional, something that my whole family loves to eat. What about maklube? The best place to buy the ingredients is in the souk. The fastest way to get anywhere in Jerusalem is by cutting across the rooftops. From up here, I can see the Dome of the Rock Mosque and all the city's landmarks. The souk is our market, where I'll find all the ingredients I need. There it is below me. I'm going to need lots of energy to carry all the groceries home, so before I go shopping, I'll stop off at Jaffar's for a snack. They've been making knafe here for over 100 years. Knafe is made out of cheese, topped with sweet noodles, honey, and pistachio nuts. I like it straight out of the oven. First, I have to buy some vegetables. There's so much to choose from in the souk, but I want to find the freshest ones. We eat vegetables at every meal. In fact, my mother knows how to make at least 100 different kinds of salads. We'll also need some beef. I like this butcher shop best because they grind the meat especially for us. They even add fresh parsley. Because my family is Muslim, we can only buy meat in butcher shops that sell halal. That means meat prepared according to Islamic law. There are also certain meats that we never eat, like pork. In Arab cooking, we combine spices from all over the world. Today we'll need nutmeg, ground pepper, coriander, cumin, and peppercorns. Last but not least, olives. We eat them all the time, and we only use olive oil in our cooking. I can't pass by the candy stand without trying at least something. The Lion's Gate is one of 7 gates leading into the old city of Jerusalem. Just inside here is my favorite ka'ik stand. Now I can start making dinner. Maklube is my favorite food. We make it out of chicken and rice. Jerusalem has its own way of making maklube by adding vegetables like cauliflower. Once everything is cooked, we layer it in a big pot. We usually have maklube only on special occasions, but I guess that since I'm cooking today, it is a special occasion. While the maklube is simmering, I'll make the kufte. It's a lot of cooking, but I don't mind at all. Arabs are famous for their hospitality, and I want my friends to enjoy themselves. In Arab cooking, it's very important to use just the right amount of seasoning. Not too much, but not too little either. I think the soup needs a bit more parsley. Let's see how it tastes now. We eat the maklube with yogurt. Maklube really means upside down. Now that it's ready, I can show you why. Flipping it over can be very complicated, so I'll let my mother do it. Now is the big test. All my friends are here to taste my cooking. I hope they like it. Everyone keeps helping themselves. I must have done something right. No matter how much they like the food, as Arabs we consider it polite to leave a little something in the serving dish at the end of the meal. My father likes my food so much, now he wants me to teach him how to cook.